Hey guys, we are here once again with one of the. I have one fine gentleman here with me. That's concerned about the GS teachers that have not been paid. That's unpaid teachers. Because I posted a video on my platform and people were saying a lot of stuff concerned about why the teachers are not being paid. We have one fine gentleman over here. We want to find out what's the reason why that happened yesterday and why is it that they are not being paid for so many months. Some say six, some to say 10 months. So Cinema, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good.
I won't say I'm good, but then with the grace of God, we are fine.
We are fine. Bless God. Why are you here today?
We have not been here today. We were here yesterday.
Yeah.
We slept over here yesterday.
Okay.
And we are still here up to now. The reason why we are here is we were teachers who were posted last year.
Okay.
We printed our appointment letters on the 5th of July 2024.
Okay.
Our appointment letters took effect on the 1st of August 2024. Okay. We assumed duty 10th September 2024. Okay. Fast forward, we were recruited in about 12,000 teachers.
That was 12,000?
We were over 12,000 teachers.
That's a lot.
And then our clearance was supposed to expire on the 31st December 2024.
That's last year?
Last year.
Okay.
After our clearance is expired, you can't use that clearance, meaning all those who were recruited on those clearance are not going to be paid using that clearance that has expired.
Why?
Because it has expired.
So that means you are no longer being paid?
No.
Or you will no longer receive any salary?
You have been recruited, you're a teacher.
Yeah.
But then that clearance needs an extension.
Okay.
Or a new budget, or let's say a new clearance should be granted to those who were not able to be placed on the payroll.
Okay.
So God being so good, December about 9,950 of our colleagues out of the 12,000 received their staff IDs and they were placed on the payroll.
Okay.
Currently, we have 2,113 members of our profession, our noble profession, who have staff IDs.
Okay.
But then they got their staff IDs after the clearance had expired.
Okay.
So they are still not paid for 10 months. And then myself and a few of my colleagues, we are a little over 582. Wow. We do not have staff IDs at all. So now, for 10 months.
10 months.
September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 10 months.
So that means you have been working for 10 months for the government
without salaries or any allowance or nothing.
Without staff ID.
Good, without even staff IDs.
Wow.
People will say, why now? Why didn't you start voicing out in about January or even there in December where your colleagues were paid and you were not paid? Truth be told, this was what we received, the information we received. We got the information that staff IDs are released in badges. Okay. So our first badge was released somewhere around November ending. Second batch was also released in December. And then all those people were paid full arrears in December. Okay. So we thought, or we believed that first batch of staff IDs are out, second batch is out. The possibility that we may be third batch, fourth batch, fifth batch, or let's say even the 10th batch, or even the 9th batch, it may happen that we should stay calm. So we should continue borrowing to eat. We should continue to borrow to pay our utility bills. Hopefully, we may be part of a batch of the staff IDs that will be released. And that wasn't happening. Okay. It took so long, it wasn't happening. But then we were still hopeful, so we didn't react, we didn't say anything. Until that Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Deborah, came up with a communique or a writer from the Jubilee House indicating that all appointments or recruitment after 7th December should be revoked. Okay. That was when our employer, the leader of our mother institution that employed us, the Director General, came up with a communique indicating that all persons who work under Ghana Education Service who are not yet on government payroll have the appointment revoked. That was when our unions, the NAT, and then other unions took the matter up, had closed-door meetings with the Director General and the Minister of Education, and then they explained matters to them that if you say that that is wrong, we have College of Education graduates who have been posted are now teaching. They've been teaching for over 5 months, 6 months, and then they have not received their staff ID. They have not been paid. So if you say those people are all to leave their job, it's not fair, because they have not been recruited right after election 2024. They have been working before elections. So that is out of it. So we just got another letter from the Director General indicating that there's going to be a validation process region by region, or every region nationwide. It was supposed to happen, or it took place on the 7th of March 2025, and it ended on the 14th of March 2025. God being so good, they said, or we were made to believe that they are going to validate all our documents to check if our appointments are genuine.
Okay.
Aside that, after that is confirmed that our appointments are genuine, we are going to be reinstated, so everything will be resolved. Fast forward, March is gone, March, April, May, and this is June. We're not hearing anything from GES, anything from Ministry of Education.
So from that, I'm not cutting, from that 4 months, that time people have not received any salary from the government. So with that 2 months, let's say 2 months of that 4 months, people have not received any salary. What was the action towards that?
You mean December, January, February, September, October, November, December? During that period?
No, that's the January this
year, February,
March, April, May.
No, during January, we were still hopeful.
Okay.
We believed that still staff IDs are released in badges.
Okay.
So hopefully it will get to us.
So that means there's hope.
There was hope.
Okay.
Nobody saw any reason to go out there to picket or to say anything about what is going on.
Okay.
The issue has to do with people feel this is political. It's never political.
Right.
We had no reasons to picket or do anything from January until we were made to believe that our appointment has been revoked. Now you have been reinstated. Now your clearance has expired. Now you see, so the excuses and the stories were becoming too much.
Okay.
Too much. If there had not been any stories, any of these instances, any of these excuses, I'm sure we will still be holding on to hope that we'll be part of a certain batch of the staff IDs that are going to be released for our salaries to be processed. Okay. That was it. So it's never political. We are not talking about the government of the day or the previous government or who. Our issue is with our employer, Ghana Education Service. And we teachers are civil servants. We are not politicians. We are civil servants. That is it.
That's it. Because yesterday, as the video is being posted on my platform, people were asking that why is it people waited up to now, that people are now coming out, voicing out that as you've been saying, it's not political, voicing out. People will be thinking that so Mahama is the cause. Mahama need to pay you guys, or is the previous government that need to pay you before at this time? Why is it people waited for that long time before that you are doing that? You are coming out to speak.
As you said, I've been reading comments under your post on TikTok and other platforms, and then some comments are like, go to President Kufuor for your money, go to the past administration for the money. We want to assure the people of Ghana that we do not work for President Kufuor. We do not work for the NPP. We do not work for the NDC. We work for the people of Ghana. The children we teach, the learners we are teaching, they are not party A, party B. They are the children of Ghanaian people. Okay, so we are serving the Ghanaian people. So if not a party, okay, we are non-partisan in delivering our duties and delivering our quota into in developing the nation. We do not focus on partisan politics. We had the opportunity of picketing or demonstrating as early as January. If this was political, right after the inauguration of His Excellency John Mahama, we could have started picketing. We didn't do anything.
Okay.
February, we didn't do anything. The reason we didn't do anything was that we were hopeful. Our education directorate made us know that staff IDs are released in badges. So if you don't have yours, calm down, relax, continue borrowing. You just find ways and means to survive. It will get to your turn. Staff IDs will be released and then you'll be paid. So that was what we knew until the new development about clearance has expired, your recruitment was not genuine, go through the process of validation, and you hear from us, and we are trying so hard to secure another clearance until those things came in. That was when we started feeling like, look, if we don't do something, if we don't take our destinies into our own hands, if we think for even a minute that what do we call it? Our unions, they are doing their part.
Okay.
They are working so hard. Our unions, we can't say they've not done anything for us or they're not doing anything about the situation. They are doing their part.
Okay.
But then if we are solely going to rely on them, we may even work for 2 years without salaries.
Okay.
And then we rented our rooms 1 year. Mind you, GES recruitment are where your services are most needed.
Okay.
So if you live in Accra, you are not going to be posted in Accra. Okay. You will be going to some of the most deprived areas. That is where your services are needed.
Maybe Bolgatanga.
Good. Wa.
That's
we have places. People who were posted to Bungulugu and the rest, they are there. Yes, but they are there. The thing is, that is where services is most needed. Those children over there are also Ghanaian children.
Yeah.
They need to be taught. So we took up the job when they were doing it. But then to continue serving the Ghanaian people, the Ghanaian children, and you not being fed, come on, it's not fair.
It's so sad.
If the government of Ghana and then the people of Ghana feel that Ghanaian children should be fed through school feeding program, but then their teachers should be starved, is it fair?
Or they should continue to be borrowing money from people. How are they going to survive? Even from the people that they are borrowing the money from, for how long are they going to borrow the money from those people?
Most of us, our 1 year rent, most of my colleagues, from what I've gathered, their 1 year rent, when they had their appointment and then their recruitment, was a loan.
Okay.
Which they promised their creditors that they are going to pay them immediately when they are paid.
Okay.
Some promised December. They never got the money and still they owe them.
Okay. Yesterday, police people came to interrogate with you guys that you guys need to take your time, and then earlier on there was some kind of, it looked like how they came in looked like was a threat to some of you people.
We call it Rambo Star.
Rambo Star. How did you feel immediately you saw them coming into like they were like Igbos who get out of here, we need to move from this place. How was the feeling immediately you saw them?
Initially, I would say I commend the Ghana police. Okay. The Ghana police who were here. It was actually SWAT.
Yeah, the SWAT.
Yes, the SWAT. We commend them. They were very professional. There was a little moment of back and forth, agitations, misunderstandings, and all those things. But then they knew they were dealing with Ghanaian people.
Yeah.
Were citizens. So their leader or their commander told them, and I repeat and I quote, "Mandos, lose your weapons." So they left all their guns, their rifles. They had their side pistols, but then their rifles were in their vehicles, which was also guarded by their colleague police officer to secure their weapons. So they only came without weapons to make sure we left the premises. But then some of our people didn't take it lightly. Myself, I didn't take it lightly because we are hungry.
Yeah, because you just imagine an angry lion need a food or need something to survive, and they'll be like, move from these premises. We don't need you over here. And then thinking that you are not being paid for so many months, and then the person who's even sacking you have been paid is enjoying being comfortable and stuff. I know for me being a human, I know that I'll surely react towards that.
So, as you said, we felt like a hungry man is an angry man.
Yeah.
So our people were kind of very angry. But then we as leadership were able to calm them down.
Okay.
And then we're able to explain things to them that the police is here to see to it that issues do not escalate.
Okay.
And also the police is your friend. They are our friends. Later on, if you had been here, you see that we were having friendly conversations with the police officers.
That was later on. I saw
that was later on. We're laughing with them and all those things. Some of them had to console us, to even the extent that one of our colleagues told the police officer that I'm very hungry.
I said, oh, Mamiska.
And the very police officer who was kicking us out just had to dip his hand into his pocket and then give that colleague 100 Ghana cedi.
That was Abaini.
You see, so we can't say we are all evil people or they did the wrong thing.
Some are good.
And all that they did yesterday was the highest level of professionalism. They were cool.
So that means they did their job.
They didn't handle anybody. So
okay.
They did their job and everything.
They did their job and everything. So from here, what's the next steps that people will be doing? Because as you people are not being paid attention, or attention is not being paid to you guys, what's the next thing that you people are doing?
Recently, our employer, who happens to be Ghana Education Service, has released a press statement, which is out there. If you care to find, or if you will send you a copy. They have addressed most of our issues. About, let's say, 40% of our issue has been resolved.
Okay.
Because
if you say resolve 40%, because it's not up to even 80%. You say 40%. That means with the 40%, to me, with the way you are saying, it means you are okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with the 40% because we see it to be progress.
Progress.
Yeah, we are reasonable people. We are learned people. We've learned, and we are literate. So if we see progress, we should be able to appreciate progress. They are saying the 2025 budget, we have been captured in the 2025 budget.
So what if, because per what you said, and if also so if a snake has bite you before, if you see a snake, you will be afraid of it. If you could remember that they told you people should wait for 6 or 7 good months, or let's say 3 or 4 months, there was no good result. What if this time at this time too, I don't go that do again?
All I can say is, look, initially, they were not bold enough to even tell us that you'll be included in the budget.
Okay.
It was stories upon stories, okay? But then this time, they've been bold enough to tell us that, look, you were in, through the Minister of Education to the Finance Minister, you have been captured in the 2025 budget, okay? Which is, I'm sure the budget will be read around August.
Yeah.
Okay. So, they were not even bold enough to even tell us. Talk less of putting it into writing, a press statement out there in the public domain. So if you put this in the public domain and then you are not able to do justice to whatever you said, that is where we will write to the police. We'll be back. Next time we will not be here for 2 days. We may be here for a week.
That means they should watch out. If nothing is being done.
Oh, no, not watch out. We are not threatening them.
Yeah, not a threat. That means the message that people are sending out.
We are telling them that we trust them, we believe them. We trust Haruna Idrusu, who is the Honorable Education Minister. We trust him. And then the Finance Minister, we trust him.
Yeah, okay.
We are taking their word for it. And then we hope and believe that they deliver.
Okay.
But then, should anything happen, for any other reason,
in Ghana, anything can happen. Yeah.
For any reason or for any other reason, they are not able to deliver. We may be back. I'm not saying we'll be back, but we may be back.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. What's your final word that you like to tell anybody that's watching? And being a teacher, because yesterday some people were saying that maybe teacher I will not let my son or my daughter to be a teacher, or any of my family member to be a teacher again because of what is happening. Was like any advice or anything to anybody that is watching who is aiming to be a teacher in the future?
I'll say the teaching profession, as you know, is a noble profession, and we are the key to national development. We develop the brains of presidents, engineers, lawyers, medical doctors. What have you mentioned? You can mention a lot.
Okay.
So people will say the pay isn't good, or market and the rest. We're doing our best.
Okay.
And then with God on our side, God will continue to bless us because Jesus himself was a teacher.
Yeah.
We are aspiring to be like Jesus.
Aspiring Jesus in Ghana.
Yeah, we are aspiring Jesus.
Okay.
So we say, if you want to be a teacher, go for it.
Okay.
And then God will bless you.
Okay.
And for parents who have their children dreaming to be teachers, don't say it's not something good. We are teachers. Most of us as teachers have other things we are very good at.
Okay.
That we can do to earn more or some other incomes that can support our families and then our loved ones.
Okay.
But it's rather unfortunate. Our monies are locked somewhere. We do not have initial capital to invest in other businesses we are very good at. So you can do good as a teacher. You can make it. So they can go for it.
Okay. Should there be an increment in your salary?
Increment in our salary?
Yeah. As you said, teachers don't receive a good salary. People.
No. I'm not saying we don't receive good salaries.
But
I'm
so
that
doesn't
that's the perception out there.
So
People
does it mean
get
the salary that you receive to you compared to other countries? Are you okay with it?
I'm not okay.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay.
You're
Even
not okay?
the president of Ghana is not okay with his salary.
No, the president is okay with it.
Who told you? If the president has always been okay with their salaries, they will not be even incrementing their salaries. They keep it at where it is.
So does it mean there should be increment in people's salaries?
Look, the constant thing in life is change. The only constant thing in life is change.
Okay.
So everybody in this world would love to embrace change. Okay. So I think if we are giving 50% salary increment, we'll go to church. Our traditional brothers will also go to the shrine and say,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
All right.
We thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.